Kia ora and welcome back. We're in Christchurch and we're about to go check out a business that's been in the family for 112 years. Let's go see Pataka Berries.
These are our raspberries. These are a New Zealand bred variety that we've had for about 45 years. They're very unruly, they're very hard to manage, but their flavour is exquisite. My name's Ian Johnstone, along with my wife Margaret, the current owners of the Pataka Berries, a property here on Marshans Road, just north of Christchurch. The property's been in the family since 1909. And the great-grandparents came here. Great-grandfather, great-grandmother, they came from Scotland. The oldest brother, when they were opening the Kaiapoi woolen mills, mid-1860s, they headhunted him. Then he started writing letters back to Scotland to his three younger brothers, one of which was my great-grandfather. Then they came out, they worked there. Then they decided, if we're going to do this, we might as well stay in Scotland. So the three of them went up to the Taranaki milking cows, eventually got back here in 1909 and bought this property. Originally the property was an orchard. The orchard was actually established by the first mayor of Christchurch. Then when the great-grandparents brought it, they set it up, continued some of the orchard, and the property sort of morphed and developed. At the moment we run it basically as raspberries with a few outdoor tomatoes.
Ian is our jam, jelly and tomato sauce relish maker, so we make all those and sell those all here. We've got some very regular customers. They said, I remember coming out here with my grandparents, Mum and Dad used to bring me out here, so there's certainly generations of support from customers.
We have total control over what we put on the fruit. We know what's on it. If people ask us, we will share that with them. We feel we're producing a very good crop. Ethically and morally are our production guidelines. Tourists just absolutely love New Zealand pick your own fruit. Quite a few years the number of tourists has just increased. So when the COVID hit, we're going, oh God, who's going to pick out but the New Zealand public and fill that void? After the earthquake, a fella came in the shop and said, I spoke to my father-in-law who's an economist in Wellington and said, what can we do? And my father-in-law said, go to the bank, draw out $100, go to 10 small businesses and give them $10 each. And I sort of feel after the COVID, a lot of people sort of had the same philosophy. Once the shop opened, we were quite surprised and impressed by the local support. People coming in and saying we're happy to support local and keep the local small businesses going.
We believe in New Zealand growing, we believe in supporting local because we've got a great country here and we produce so much.
I left school when I was 16. I've done this ever since. There's not a day I haven't got out of bed and not wanted to do it. My friends say, oh, you should be playing Wednesday golf, you should be playing Saturday golf. I said, well, but I enjoy what I do. So, yeah, I get up and I do it.
Come on, girls.
Sheep milk has got double the amount of good fats, so it's got double the amount of fats as opposed to bovine. Anybody that is lactose intolerant, if they consume sheep milk or any sheep milk product, it's easy on the stomach, so they won't react to it. So it's that demand that's out there for the market wanting an alternative to bovine milk. Hi, I'm Verna Smith. I'm the Group Marketing Manager for Sheep Milk New Zealand. The brand is just over a year old. Under Sheep Milk New Zealand, we currently have Sabelle, Skin and Body Care, and we also have Jones Family Farm. We're actually out here at Jones Family Farm at the moment.
So actually what is happening here at the moment is each sheep, they do have an electronic tag. When they come into the parlor here, there is a scanner in the other end. So we know each individual sheep, where is she allocated in the milking shed. So we record the production of each individual animal twice a day. They need to be happy. They need to be happy all the time, right? Happy sheep, happy me, happy milking, happy everything.
Sabelle Skin and Body Care, the brand was developed, it's been on the market now for about 7 months. We really want to differentiate ourselves not only with the fact that it is made from sheep milk. One of the natural acids which is derived from sheep milk is lactic acid, and that is really good for sensitive skin, and it's a natural exfoliator. In a lot of the other cosmetic brands, it's an acid that needs to be cosmetically formulated. Every customer that has used our product have loved it. We've been to South Island field days. We've interviewed hardy farmers who've got really rough working hands, and they've been trying, reluctantly at first, trying out the product, but once they start using the product, we've just been seeing that they are reordering the product as well. It is deeply nourishing, and it's really a fantastic product.
I am originally from Uruguay. I came here and I met, actually my first day here in New Zealand, I met my partner. Yes, so then I didn't go back. I know that if you like farming, New Zealand is the best country in the world for farming. I put to you in this way, if you like racing cars, what is the best? The Formula One. So New Zealand is the Formula One of farming. I mean, the amount of good stuff the farmers do on the daily basis, caring about the animals, caring about the production, of course, caring about the environment, is a big thumbs up.
Our owners, Matt and Tracy Jones, they are farmers. Matt was a shepherd. They are also working through other businesses with all the farmers on the South Island to help them get sheep milking off the ground as well. We all know that there's pressures from the government and sustainability that we have to start minimising our own footprint, and sheep milk is far more gentler on the environment as opposed to what bovine and cow dairy is. And farmers are really interested. We're working with, currently got 4 farmers that are converting, and we've got another 17 to 21 coming on board in the next season.
To have a great cheese, you need to start for a healthy animal that produces the best milk available. It is so what you feed the sheep is going to affect the flavor of the milk, and everything is going to be translated here. And here in New Zealand, we have some of the best pastures in the world. The milking itself is just a few hours. Then the processing actually on the factory is maybe 6-8 hours, right? But then the aging could take up to 5 years. I'm making some cheese at the moment, pecorino, classic Italian cheese. And those ones, you can age them for 5 years, 10 years if you want. And the longer you keep it, the more punch it's gonna have in your mouthfeel. Probably with some of them, I would really like to, right? To keep a few in the side, yeah.
We are New Zealand made because we are a very proud New Zealand company, and we do realise it's something that we need to support and give back as well. We do all our printing, we do all our making, so we are supporting 100% local.